Oops. I didn't think I was going to be able to anyway. So, any hoot. To explain this thing. I call them witch hunters from time to time, especially when, I'm in a bad mood. The sheriff park rangers, I guess, sheriff. The park ranger. Wonder why. But he made a comment about what I called this thing in one video, and so I don't mind explaining it. It is a conjure spot. Now, whatever. The bad side of the force, if you will, perverts anything and everything. So let's go over witchcraft for just a second. Pharmica, pharmacist, actually, where you get the serpent wrapped around a stick. I explained that once raw, just out here with my Barlow voice. Boom. But I guess explain that a little bit. You get bit by a snake, generally pick up a stick, kill it, and bring it to the physician for identification and proper care and treatment of whatever it was. So witchcraft actually has its roots in bored women grinding up plants and roots and stuff in a bowl with a stone and tasting it to see what it did. So the longer stick was the first of her kind and a little g god of it, and became extremely powerful with it pretty quickly. But again, obviously, retarded people have to slap crap on everything. Reduced them to sentient poop. Their turds with the electricity surging through them. I'm sick of it. Especially from a certain perspective, especially when I'm at angle, maybe a little higher. You can see almost the trim of a steak and who's fenced in. As I was explaining in one way, a few drops of water. All this with a few drops of water. Versus everything it takes for society down there to exist and be. Is this zoomed in? No. Which is literally everything the planet has, and as of about a few decades ago, the future. It costs everything in the future to sustain the live, laugh, love society, people. Meanwhile, a few drops of water sustains. Boom. I don't want to see evolution. The next stage. I know. Anyway, I'm going to show this off. It is, yes, kind of a country spot. To go over the word voodoo, the African dialect word for spiritual. However, it's a combination word for spiritual manipulation and or tangibility. So the African word for church and or spiritual tangibility, voodoo. And you got nothing to do with nothing, and it's one of the oldest things ever, and it works. So shut up. I'm not sacrificing chickens out here. All these bones that you see in the background, that is for the eye recognition, the cognitive fighter deep within myself. The eye sees it in the peripheral vision. It is bones and teeth, and that immediately clicks a certain gear in the brain automatically. These I actually did dig and place there myself. It was more of a workout, but I did start getting pretty nimble on these things. This evolved over time, but these have pretty much all been the same. You can actually see. One thing I will show off. See that? Oh, she's bare. She started off like that. That one fell down from the tree in the storm a few months ago. It was heavy, especially when it was waterlogged. Ta-da! Chris Hemsworth. You see that Love and Thunder trailer where he's all terrified of the snow? That's what he was looking at. Ooh. I made a joke at him recently about holding Pikachu and launching the god level lightning bolt of his hair. That'd be funny. How long is this? Let's go with part 2, just so I'm not uploading forever. Stinking at the place.